What is up everyone, this is Scher talking, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I bring you news for a potential Romancing Saga 3 remake. That's right, here I am on the SaGa Reddit and we see a post called Big News, Romancing Saga 2 Remake producer Tatsuki is working on a new title. And the info says that confirmed on the SaGa 35th anniversary livestream yesterday, he confirmed it to be working on a new title. Since he confirmed it on a SaGa livestream, that's a high possibility that he's working on a new SaGa game, probably a remake. Well, this brings us some ideas and I'll be revisiting some information along you all. I know that a lot of people are excited about it because it's just a simple way to go. If you did Romancing Saga 2 Remake and it worked fine, why not continue the trend and do Romancing Saga 3, since it's the last of the Romancing Sagas to not have a modern version? Minstrel Song has, Romancing Saga 2 has, now we need Romancing Saga 3 Remake. And I have to say that Romancing Saga 3 is actually easier to remake than Romancing Saga 2. It was a very complicated game to be remade, and they nailed it. And because of that, there's a lot of expectations on Romancing Saga 3 Remake, or anything that these devs work on. I am excited. So this is taken from a live stream, and I actually have the live stream here, and we can actually check via automatic translation. And it's in this point that he starts talking about upcoming content.
2021年の年末にサガチーム参加したので、実は自分が出てないプロデューサーと3回出てるんですよね。21年、22年、23年。まあなんかそう見てたやつにちょっと参加できてるという楽しさもありといったところでした。はい。でまあ2024年は本当にロマンシングサガ2リベンジオ7を出すことができて、非常にね多くの温かい声をいただいて、よかったなというふうに思っています。来年はそうですね、ロマサガ2リメイクこれを売り伸ばしていくということと、あとは今開発中のタイトルについてもですね、引き続き進行していっていきたいなというふうに思っていますので、はい、引き続きよろしくお願いします。
That's it. That's the information that led to some speculation about Romancing Saga 3 Remake. But there's more to just that, actually. As you can see, he's saying that he had like 3 years as supervisor and then he started working as producer. And that actually happened right after he worked with Trials of Mana. So here we are on Twitter, and there are a lot of interesting information about Tatsuki. He posted on Saga Series channel a letter when they announced the Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. Let's read this all together. Hello, this is producer Shinichi Tatsuki. This marks the first time I'm handling a Saga title. Around 3 years ago, we just had completed the development and launch of Trials of Mana, which I worked on as a producer. Just as I was in the process of exploring what title to work on the next alongside our development partner Zine Incorporated, Kawazu-san, that is the general director of the Saga franchise, and the Saga team invited me to join them. That's how I started working on the development for this title. Working on this title made me realize once again how Romancing Saga 2 is a very unique and captivating game, not only by the standards of times back then, but of the modern era as well. I agree with him. The Imperial Succession, the freeform scenario system glimmers, and the wonderful characters make me believe that this game will absolutely hold its own in today's day and age. We put our heads together to understand how we can make this title feel intuitive for existing fans and new players alike. The team is currently working together in the last stretch of development. Please look forward to the launch of the new Romancing Saga 2, which inherits the traditional DNA of the Saga franchise but also incorporates various added elements. That was posted on June 19, and they were very close to finishing the game. Now, 3 years to make this remake. That's not that much, actually. It's very reasonable with the size of the development team. And you can see that he was focusing on bringing the title to modern audiences, modernizing the systems, and they nailed it. Like I said multiple times, Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven has so many quality of life updates, has a very good HUD and menus look beautiful and all. So now we need to discuss how a game starts development, actually. Just before you finish a game, you have to give new work for some of your employees. For example, the art director finishes his job much before the game finishes. Although he will still supervise and check if everything is going according to plan, some of your team does not have anything to do. That's exactly when they start creating ideas for the next game. So they probably already started creating ideas to showcase Square Enix what they want to do. Tatsuki is actually Square Enix. Zin, the real developers, are a third-party company aligned with Square Enix. So I am sure that they have at least one new idea. Usually, development teams makes 1, 2, 3, 4, even many different ideas for their next game. And sometimes they decide upon which one to make based on the performance of the last one. So Romancing Saga 2 selling a lot of copies, like we said in a past video, means that even if they had different ideas, seeing the big numbers would have had made them change plans and maybe starting development of Romancing Saga 3. And because they already have an engine, if they do not think about changing it, it can be done in around 2 years, I believe. And it can keep most of the mechanics of Romancing Saga 2, and like I said, Romancing Saga 3 is a much more simple game. Based on that, I have very high hopes if they really do it. We are still waiting for the announcement of Saga Frontier 2. If it's a remaster or a remake, we don't know, but I think we'll soon figure it out by next year. Anyway, that's the news for today. I am really hopeful for something great for the franchise now that it has been selling much more than the past release. Emerald Beyond didn't actually reach the standards I was hoping for, so moving forward, if they decide to keep developing with this team, it's probably going to be very good. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you have something to say, use the comment section. It's really helpful, and I see you soon in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.